Welcome back to BikeBeat, where the asphalt meets adrenaline. Today, we're looking at a bike that's making waves in the midweight cruiser segment, the 2026 Suzuki GR650. If you've been waiting for a machine that blends retro charisma with modern engineering, your wait might be over. First things first, the GR650 is back, and it's back with a vengeance. Suzuki has taken the spirit of the original GR650 from the 80s and reimagined it for the modern era. It's a middleweight roadster that carries that unmistakable old-school silhouette, but under the skin, it's packing updated tech, sharper handling, and refined performance. At the heart of the 2026 GR650 is a 649 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine, liquid-cooled and fuel-injected, delivering around 70 horsepower and 65 Newton-meters of torque. This engine is tuned for strong low and mid-range grunt, making it ideal for both urban riding and longer stretches on the open road. It's not a high-revving sport bike, and it's not trying to be. But it does give you that satisfying punch when you twist the throttle. What really sets the GR650 apart, though, is its dual counterbalancer system. Suzuki has engineered this to reduce vibration significantly, especially at highway speeds. The result? A smoother, more refined ride than you'd expect from a parallel twin, and one that invites longer trips. Now, let's talk about the gearbox. You get a 6-speed transmission, precise and easy to shift, paired with a slipper clutch. That means downshifts are smooth even when you're a bit aggressive on the lever, and your hand gets a break in city traffic. In terms of chassis, Suzuki's gone with a steel tubular frame that keeps weight manageable while delivering solid road feel. The suspension setup includes 41mm inverted forks up front, non-adjustable but tuned well for daily use, and a monoshock with preload adjustment at the rear. It's not a leans, but it does the job firm without being punishing. On braking duty, you'll find dual 310mm discs with 4 piston calipers at the front and a single 240mm disc at the rear, backed by a refined 2-channel ABS system. Braking is progressive and reliable, with good feel at the lever, nothing grabby, nothing vague. Now let's talk design, and this is where the GR650 might win your heart. It's got that retro cafe cruiser DNA with modern touches. Think round LED headlight, bullet-style indicators, and a teardrop-shaped tank with subtle pinstriping. It's got just enough chrome to catch the eye without looking dated. The instrument cluster is a blend of analog and digital, a large round speedometer with a smaller digital screen showing gear position, fuel, trip data, and more. Seat height comes in at 800mm, which is approachable for most riders. The seat itself is generously padded, giving decent comfort for both the rider and pillion. Weight-wise, it tips the scale at 193 kilograms wet, which is well balanced and not intimidating, especially for newer or returning riders. Tires are mid-profile, with a 120 front and 160 rear, mounted on cast alloy wheels, classic 5-spoke design. Grip is more than adequate for the kind of spirited commuting or weekend rides this bike was built for. Now, onto tech, and yes, Suzuki has finally upped their game here. The GR650 comes standard with ride-by-wire throttle, allowing for 2 selectable ride modes, standard and sport. Standard mode softens throttle response and is great for daily traffic. Sport, on the other hand, sharpens things up and gives the bike a livelier personality. There's also traction control, adjustable over 2 levels and switchable. You won't find cornering ABS or IMUs here, but that's not really what this bike is about. The GR650 is analog at heart, just with a smart sprinkle of tech to make life easier. USB-C charging port? Yep. Bluetooth? Optional accessory. Quick shifter? Not stock, but Suzuki's offering it as a dealer-installed upgrade, and honestly, it feels like a missed opportunity not to include it standard in 2026. If you're a new rider looking to upgrade from a 300 or 400 cubic centimeters machine, this is a logical next step. If you're a returning rider who loved their old-school Suzuki GS or even a vintage GR, this is going to hit you right in the nostalgia. And if you just want a good-looking, good-sounding, reliable midweight with a little character, the GR650 deserves a serious look. The sound, by the way? That stock 2-in-1 exhaust has a satisfying bark to it, not obnoxious, just enough to make you grin under the helmet. Let's talk numbers. Pricing starts at $8,499, making it competitive in a segment that includes bikes like the Yamaha XSR 700, the Kawasaki Z650 RS, and even the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. Suzuki's offering 3 color options at launch: Midnight Black, Pearl Nebula Red, and a throwback two-tone blue and silver. Service intervals are every 6,000 miles, and Suzuki claims improved reliability thanks to tighter machining tolerances and a new high-efficiency cooling system. Fuel economy hovers around 55 miles per gallon, depending on how hard you ride, which means it's also friendly on your wallet over the long run. The 2026 Suzuki GR650 isn't the fastest, flashiest, or most high-tech bike in its class. But it nails that sweet spot of usable performance, daily comfort, and timeless design. It's a rider's bike, no nonsense, just pure, honest fun. Whether you're carving through backroads or just rolling into your favorite coffee stop, the GR650 makes you feel connected to the ride. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more honest, rider-focused reviews right here on BikeBeat. Catch you in the next one. Ride safe, ride smart.